Hi Scorpio, I'm Honeymoth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your January 2025 reading. So just before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about the full moon in January, because I always feel like whatever sign the full moon is in that month, it kind of gives us like a theme or something to work towards. But yeah, on the 13th, the full moon occurred, and it was in the sign of Cancer, so that essentially means that there's a focus on family, emotional security, belonging. And then there might be like a little bit of tension because the sun is in Capricorn. So yeah, there'll be like a tension between the emotional needs with the moon in Cancer and then practical needs with the sun in Capricorn. Right, so what does Scorpio need to know for January? So there's something that you're kind of intuitively told to take some sort of risk on. Or perhaps here with the Six of Swords, I'm also getting like having faith that everything will be okay, even though you're currently or have just left quite a difficult situation. Something that you didn't necessarily think, something that you didn't necessarily want to leave, but you felt intuitively nudged to do so. So what is it that Scorpio is leaving behind? Or they've possibly left behind? I want to say you've left behind someone or something that wasn't quite emotionally developed yet. Could be quite like an immature energy. And then Five of Swords is usually some sort of conflict or argument. I'm getting kind of like a nitpicky energy, so this person or yeah, I feel as though it is a person rather than a situation. But someone who would just find faults in like everything that you do. No matter how kind of careful you were or detail oriented, they'd just find something that wasn't up to their impossible standard. Okay, so any advice for Scorpio on how to deal with this situation if they haven't already left? We have the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. Looking at the bigger picture and making some sort of action plan as to, of course, if you already haven't left this behind, kind of reflecting on whether this is the energy that serves you. Yeah, whether this connection, whether it's a friend, family member, or a romantic connection. I'm either getting like a romantic connection or something to do with work. But either way, I feel as though you feel very connected with this person. And so it can be quite difficult to leave behind someone that we have like a tie to. But yeah, you just kind of have to figure out whether this is an energy that is healthy for you. Let me just rejig the cards a little bit. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is about, it tends to be focusing on the negative of the situation or what you've lost rather than being grateful for what you have. And so I do feel as though this is you making the decision to leave this person behind. But I think there is still like this atmosphere of loss and questioning why it didn't work out. It's interesting too how there is like a fish in a bowl, even though they're surrounded by an ocean. And so I feel as though this person made you feel quite trapped, or maybe this person had like a very limited worldview. Okay, so any like words of advice, words of encouragement for Scorpio? Because I do know that even if we are like making super difficult decisions and we prioritize what is healthy for us, there can still be kind of like this questioning of whether you made the right decision, or we have the Emperor here, which is Aries energy. I would say the advice here is to realize what you can control and what you can't control. And I think in the like grand scheme of things, looking at the bigger picture, this person was presented to you as a lesson. I don't think that they were necessarily meant to stick around. And maybe that is part of the lesson, like when we're treated poorly, we tend to, well, hopefully we eventually realise that it's not what we deserve. And so obviously the control aspect is that you are able to walk away. Okay. So I'm going to get you guys an affirmation card. Thank you. Feel free to use the affirmation or not. It's completely up to you. So we have: your whole life is a sweetly unique healing medicine. Fragrant is your open heart. The yeah, Scorpio is quite like, it's pretty heavy. But I feel as though, even though you are like going through quite like a dark time and you may not necessarily wanted to let go of this person, Spirit is sort of showing you that you deserve better. And by letting this person go, you are showing yourself the self-love that you deserve and exercising the control that you have. Right, so I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. Let's take this one. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This specific card is, it's giving me like an energy of tenacity. And I feel like with this energy you may feel like giving up, isolating yourself. But just remember that you do have the control to pull yourself out of this. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck. Scorpio for January, please. So we have number 2, which is called Illuminate. The number 2 may be significant for you as well, just because I'm realising that there's 2 2s. Okay, so the passage reads, you are a shining star. In truth, you were born to illuminate the world with your light. The time has come to get out of your own way and allow yourself to be all of who you are meant to be. Remember, it is only the thoughts in your mind that hold you back, and it takes a lot more energy to hold yourself closed than it does to let yourself flow open. This card is asking you to allow yourself to take up space, to open yourself up and illuminate this world. Yeah, so I feel as though, obviously I know that some of you are going to be in different stages, but once you've allowed yourself to grieve, allowed yourself to feel this loss, and sort of process the situation, what it's taught you, there is something about getting back out there again, and I don't mean necessarily in a romantic way, I just mean allowing yourself to be seen. Because I think with this emotionally immature energy, there may have been over time you may have been sort of walking on eggshells around this person, and perhaps it's caused you to shrink yourself a little bit. So Spirit is saying to stop hiding and be your authentic self. Alright Scorpio, thank you for watching this reading, and I will see you soon. Bye.